Good morning, you guys. Good morning, you guys. What it do, y'all? Salute everybody. Good morning. What is up? What is up? Y'all come on in, come on in. So it is very cloudy. It's very cloudy, very gloomy. It's very glum out here. And honestly, I was not going to walk after my session, but I said, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go and get it in. Knock it out real quick. So um I'm probably gonna do maybe a mile and then hop on to the car. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm not sure. Not sure. But yeah, but y'all come on in. Come on in. Holla at your girl. So so the election was yesterday and the majority of America has spoken. The majority of America has spoken. And 45 is now 47. Well, 47 elect, I should say. And in January, he will be inaugurated. So, yeah. So, the majority of America has spoken. Well, honestly, they spoke regarding the popular vote. If we're really being technical and definite, uh, the the popular vote spoke. The popular vote spoke. And of course, the Electoral College made their choice. And honestly, I had already felt this entire time that the Electoral College was going to choose him. It didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me not one bit. It didn't surprise me not one bit. What's up, Neth? What's up? So yeah, it didn't surprise me not one bit. Definitely didn't surprise me. I know it was definitely a huge upset. To the the Democratic Party. Sheesh. Democratic Party. A lot of supporters and things like that. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I most definitely wanted Kamala to win, and I was hoping she did. But you know, it is what it is. And let's go and get these 4 years over with. That's how I look at it. Shit. Cause I'm gonna continue doing what I've been doing. That's working. No, take it back. That's serving God, working out, raising my kids, and that's it. That's all I've been doing since I've been over the age of 18 and employed. So as far as I'm concerned, I've never seen anything affect me personally. So I ain't, I'm one of those really don't give a damn types. Like, so, and to me, everything has been high. That's how I look at it. It's been that way. since I have been of adult legal age and purchasing things with my own montees. That's how I look at that. Um, so um, I think what was a big curveball in the popular vote is the demographic. Um, so I can definitely say, as far as the Black vote, that has been debunked. I know a lot of I know it was a lot of daggers aimed at our Black men, you know, for them, not, either not wanting to date not date, but not vote for Kamala for whatever reason, be it because she's a woman or because she, I guess, didn't have a concise explanation of policy, or because of her doing her job as a, I think, what was she, a prosecutor, you know, doing her job. So I don't know. I don't know. Uh, get my umbrella. So yeah, I don't know. But whatever, whatever the case may be, whatever the choice is, it definitely is that. I definitely have to say, I was definitely surprised with the Latino vote. That's for sure. Um, and honestly, those demographics could probably be, Latin American. I don't know. I don't know. But that was definitely a shock. And of course, the white votes, that didn't surprise me not one damn bit. Shit. That ain't surprised me not one damn bit. We knew that. We knew that. That's nothing. We knew that. They was gonna vote for Trump regardless. And not all of them, because you do have some that are you know, that supported Kamala, So, and it's all good. But yeah, um, I thought it was hilarious how people, well, I ain't gonna say people, how the general opinion of a woman in leadership is saying that um, the country will be perceived as weak and things like that. And that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me because obviously, looking at her background, if she's a prosecutor, uh, being a prosecutor, that ain't no weak job. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no weak job. So how would that make her weak if she got one of them strongest jobs out there? You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a prosecutor, you got to debate, and you got to stand on business when you're debating. So, and you damn sure ain't gonna back down, especially if you know, have a case and without reasonable doubt. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but yeah, it definitely. I have to say that last night was indeed a nail biter. That was for sure. That was definitely a nail biter. I know when I walked into the office and looked at the TV and saw the gap between the electoral votes. I mean, right at when the polls closed, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. This this don't look too promising, but I'm gonna remain optimistic. Um, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. But it's all good though. It's all good though. So I ain't gonna wish bad on the orange bastard. Uh I will say I hope you do. I hope you do, stay well protected or whatever, because I don't know. If folks, have made attempts 3 times already, I would not be surprised, you know, if they try it again. And and like I said, I ain't wishing death on them, I ain't nothing like that. Shit. But the ironic thing though, even though this election itself was historical on both ends, because you have Kamala, and she's a woman of color, running, running for president. And then you got Donald Trump, who was voted out and then ran for re-election and got voted back in. And I think they said that he's the president since FDR that was voted out and then re-elected. So, and then I think in this main case, you're talking about a convicted felon, sex offender, all types of other shit. And he got selected by the Electoral College to run the country again. That's bananas. And I know I, just like a lot of other people, feel that if he got all that on him and he was able to get into the highest office in the land, then people that have felonies should be able to get jobs. They should be able to get a job. You know what I'm saying? They ought to change that with the quickness. Nah, man. Y'all let this man back in. Y'all get this man a second chance. You might as well, give the felons out there a second chance. The ones that have paid their debt to society, are rehabilitated and, making strides to try and live and thrive and be an asset to society. You know what I'm saying? And, allow them to, get the education, allow them to get trades and, all that stuff. And actually allow them to get a decent job. Not just at no warehouse, not just at no fast food spot, or, and of course, no shade to the warehouses, no shade to the fast food spots and stuff like that. But shit, they deserve the opportunity too. So that's my take on that. Mm, peace, hood, peace, peace. No. So just my luck. I get out here and it start back raining, and the entire time I've been out for like the past hour. You had an appointment, but listening. Okay. Salute. Good morning, Miss Fu. So yeah. But yeah, it's ironic though. it had been dry, well, dry-ish, pretty much the majority of the morning since I left the house. Sun then peeked out a little bit, and I was initially not going to walk, and then I said, well, you know what? It looks decent. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get out there, at least get a mile in. At least get a mile, get some steps in or whatever. And because I already had my umbrella in the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it with me. And true enough, I ain't got started good enough. And it's raining. It's raining. So of course y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a mile and then go ahead and bring it on in. So definitely doing that. So I can go ahead and get some food in my tummy and rest and chill, you know. Uh let's see, what am I looking like now? 0.79. Okay. So but what are y'all thoughts though? What are y'all thoughts? I did see someone, big Trump gang. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Congratulations to you. And I hope that a woman in your family does not have adverse effects to her reproductive health because of the lack of care, you know, in these next 4 years, you know. So, but that demographic was a trip. Um, like I said, with the white vote, it didn't surprise me. I know a lot of people were upset with the women, because of his opinions on women and things like that. And check this out. Check this out. I personally am not. I personally do not believe in abortion. I don't. However, if, let's say, I were to get pregnant again, which is an impossibility at this point, but if I do get pregnant again and they find an anomaly with the baby, with the fetus, uh, and there and the mortality is slim to none, you know what I'm saying? After the baby is born, or there's a great chance of stillbirth, or my life or both of our lives may be at stake, then okay, I will understand. Um, I think folks are going, had I think they did too much with the opinions on that, talking about, oh, at 8 months, you know, first of all, ain't nobody doing no late term abortions. It's I don't I've never heard of too many people to do late term abortions. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy at that point. You know what I'm saying? But to say that is, in my opinion, idiotic, because you 8 months pregnant and you practically at the finish line, and yeah, that's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. And see, and I was actually presented with that option with my daughter, and I was what 16 weeks, for you stupid men that don't know what that is, that's 4 months. Do your math. But when I was pregnant with my daughter, they had found a defect with her. And because they didn't know exactly what it was at the time, I was told that if it's something that may be terminal, or or the baby may not have any type of value of life, then they would have to terminate the pregnancy. And I ain't gonna lie, I was in shambles because I'm a first time mother. I'm pregnant. I've already, I'm already in love with this little peanut in my tummy. And of course, in my heart of hearts, I knew she was a girl. I didn't even know the gender yet, but I just knew she was a girl. I already had the name picked out, the theme of the baby shower. I had all of that. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that I get this call saying that that they may have to possibly terminate if there's something, if whatever's going on with her was serious. I was in shambles. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, I don't want to lose my baby. But if something was found and that was what it was, then it was, then it is what it is, because I definitely would not want, for my baby to come into this world and suffering and on machines and being, seen by nurses and disturbed all the time. And mind you, I'm a NICU mom. My daughter was in a NICU, so I've seen it all in a NICU. I got stories for you in a NICU. So because I do have that, because I have experienced that, in that regard, then I'm okay with it, And then you see these stories, where these babies were born with conditions like hydrocephalus, like very severe hydrocephalus, or one baby was born, I think with no eyes, another one whose eyelids didn't develop, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but when I went to the fetal center and they knew what was going on with my daughter, and the first question I asked was she gonna be okay? And they told me she was, and I just started bawling, because my thing was, I did not want to lose my baby. And then this is my thing here too. Since y'all, since abortions is so wrong, and I hit a mouse, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish it out. Uh, but yeah, but abortions are so bad and things like that, and because it's supposed to be killing babies or whatever, things like that. My whole thing is this: if a woman the choice, to have a say in her body, I feel like men shouldn't have a choice either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like men should go ahead and get the damn vasectomies. Go ahead and cut that little vein in your little wing, in your little wee wees, and y'all ain't gotta worry about having no kids. Did you know? Did you know that men can have elective vasectomies? Men can have elective vasectomies, but women cannot have their tubes tied electively. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's not fair. It's definitely not fair, and that was definitely one of the reasons why I did vote for Kamala, because shit, our body, our choice. Rain on jacket, I got an umbrella. Huh. Unless you're talking about the vasectomy. So fucking guy, you be Look, either you talking about it rain outside or me being with the umbrella or the vasectomy. But look, man. Yeah. Men are allowed to have elective vasectomies, but women cannot get their tubes tied electively. And it's not fair. It's not fair. And then some of the next best things that she can do, she doesn't want to get pregnant or, carry a child, is either birth control plan B or extreme case scenario an abortion. And see the thing about it was, with me, when I was single, I knew I didn't want no kids. And I actually wanted to get my tubes tied electively. I wanted to do that, but I couldn't do it because I had to either have this many kids or I had to be married and so like that. And I'm like, why the fuck should I have to go through this? And this is what I want to do. Like, I didn't want any children. I did not want any children, but I popped them birth control pills like they were Tic Tacs. I definitely did that. I popped them birth control pills like they were Tic Tacs. I stayed on top of my prescriptions, and if there was a slip up, I went down to CVS, got a Plan B, popped that junk through the package out the window, and kept it rolling. But I had to change of heart when my mom passed. I had to change of heart. Because going all the way back when my mom got sick, my siblings and I took care of her, and so that kind of put some things in perspective for me. And that also one day, maybe I wanted to have some children of my own, so that's kind of how I looked at it like that. And I got my children, and after my son, I told my doctor, tie him up. I am done. Tie him up. And he even then tried to talk me out of it, by saying, oh well, we're gonna give it 6 months, and if this is still what you want to do, no, we ain't gotta wait 6 months. 6 months for what? Like, I know what I want. Like, I don't want to go through this again. Like, I got my 2 straight. You know what I'm saying? I can afford 2. I'm straight. I don't need to have no more. And on top of that, I don't like being fat. So no, I'm done. And I told my doctor, I said, look, let me tell you something. If you got me waiting 6 months, and if I end up pregnant, I'm kicking your ass. I told him just like that. Cause I had already made my choice. I was like, nah, time up. And when I went to my my 6 month appointment, and everything was good, he was like, what you still want to do? Time up. And he was like, you sure? You can have, you can stand and have one. No, I am 35 at this point. No, I do not want to be in my late 30s and early 40s. Having kids, changing diapers. Like, time up. So they set the appointment. I got them just tied up, and it's been 6 years going strong since my tools been tied. You cannot tell me what to do with my body. You can't tell me what to do with my body, because at the end of the damn day, I was born with this body. And I will leave here. Technically not leaving here. Technically I won't leave here with this body, but when I leave here, my body is kaput. It's it. It's dead. You know what I'm saying? Ash to ash, dust to dust. So hey, I'm going to make that choice over my body, not you. Because what the fuck you gonna do when I'm gone? Either aside from bury it, you ain't do shit with my body. The fuck? And I damn sure ain't no organ donor. Nope. Leave my organs and my innards intact and put them in the ground. Definitely ain't no organ. Definitely ain't no organ donor. Did not. I didn't. Nope. Definitely did not make that check because I do not trust. I don't trust these doctors and these nurses and these hospitals. And on top of that, if they see that you got that, or if they, if your loved one is like critically injured or whatever, and first thing they'll come at you is, well, have you ever thought to consider organ donating? Them motherfuckers gonna kill you. They gonna kill you. Shit. They gonna kill you and take your organs, take your organs and put them in some other motherfuckers. When all you needed was a damn stitch. The fuck? Nah. Nope. But yeah, but the election definitely was a trip. It was a trip, and at the same time, like I said, it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me at all, because as much as I wanted her to win, I had expected that type of turnout. It didn't surprise me at all. Only thing different this go round is that he actually got the popular vote this time, as opposed to 2016 when Hillary had ran and she won the popular vote. That's the only thing different. He pretty much got the whole kit and caboodle, this go around. So, and I know a lot of people were saying, we're talking about how, everyone's hurting, everyone's struggling, everyone's this and that, and of course, I cannot speak for them because I don't know what they're going through. I'm not living their lives, and I definitely am not with them 24 hours a day. I can only speak for me. And speaking for myself, I've been very blessed. And that's how it's been the entire time. I've been blessed. So I've been blessed. Really can't, I really can't complain. It could be better, or it could have been worse. It also could have been better, but at the same time, I've always knew how to, play the cards that was dealt to me in life. So I don't know. I definitely don't know. It's three of y'all in the building. Y'all talk to me. What y'all think? What y'all think? About all of this, or do I need to continue this conversation at the house? I don't know. It's definitely a sad day. Look, you saw my video, slow walking guy. Video, and I filmed that as soon as I got in the house. As soon as I got in the house, cause I was like, yeah. It's definitely a sad day. Definitely a sad day. I can definitely say that I am, thoroughly and genuinely disappointed. But it, although I'm disappointed, I'm not surprised, and I'm definitely a realist in that regard. So it's like, so I'm wrong for that video. I got another video in mind where Lady Liberty actually did get a chance to talk to God, and I might do that. I said I'm wrong. Man. And I was on the shuttle headed to the parking lot, and I was gathering content so that way when I got to the house I can go ahead and have it filmed and edited by the time I got my kids off to school, and I go to the studio and train. So yeah, buddy. I just said let's get these 4 years over with. Let's just go on get it over with. I mean, hey, I mean, like I said, you gotta play the hand that was dealt to you, you know. And I'm a Uno player, so I know how to play my way out of a draw four train. So I know how to navigate, cards on top of cards on top of cards after every damn body and they mama that hit me with draw fours. So ah, I will say this though, I am curious to see what these 4 years will be like. Um, and one of the things that I also look at too, um, you know, hypothetically, what if? I mean, what if? You know what I'm saying? What if things change, as far as the economy or whatever? I don't know. The man said that he's looking to, putting more money in our hands. Okay. What if he actually do succeed in that? And on top of that, um, and let's say he does make that happen, 9 times out of 10 we probably ain't gonna see that these 4 years. It'll probably be after his term is over. So, and then on top of that, it happens after his term is over. Then y'all gonna be whining. He didn't do nothing this time around, and blah 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 blah. Change ain't gonna happen overnight. Change is not going to happen overnight. So, and one of the things that I was most definitely looking forward to with Kamala, had she did get selected, was the first time home buyers, because in a few years, Lord willing, I will be a first time home buyer, and I can get me and my kids into what I like to call our forever house. Um, you know, and that way, I won't be renting anymore, and I got my mortgage, and then I can, build my equity and all of that stuff. So yeah, so that were a lot of things that I was looking forward to, with Kamala. Definitely looking forward to that with Kamala. So, I don't know. Let's see what Agent Orange is going to do. Is Agent Orange going to, you know, do what he said he will do? And then of course, we also know that a lot of stuff that he had been saying, for the most part, the House ain't gonna let him do it. You know, as far as what they say, like doing away with the Constitution, that's illegal as fuck. What the fuck, you really, really? The one thing I am very much alarmed about is the shot to the Department of Education. I'm very alarmed about that. The Department of Education, as well as women's reproductive rights, things like that. And that's what I was saying in the chat last night on Skulls. And I was talking to my baby. I was like, look, there's a possibility that we may have to look into homeschooling our kids if this fool is really talking about, doing away, with the Department of Education or whatever it is he's talking about, talking about cutting off the teacher's tenure or whatever. Whatever it is, it don't sound good to me. It don't sound good to me. And these kids are already behind, just from COVID alone. They're already behind academically. And the test scores show. Honestly, what I want to see them do away with is whatever this bullshit they doing now with with these kids. They need to go back to the old school way of teaching. Shoot, make that shit simple, because that damn Eureka math is stupid. Whoever in the hell came up with that, with Eureka math, need that Eureka ass kicked. That's ridiculous. That is just straight up ridiculous. You gotta go through all the damn changes to figure out what 7 plus 7. What the hell? I don't understand it. So I want to be their teacher. I mean, check this out, slow walking guy. I am my children's first teacher in their lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm my children's first teacher. I'm their mother. So of course I'm their teacher. I mean, I was grandfathered into that. But if whatever he's doing, and that's possibly going to have a negative impact on these kids, no, man. I can go ahead and get them into homeschooling, making sure that they stay on top of their work and stuff like that. Cause my kids are very smart. My kids are very smart. My kids are honor roll students. My daughter, she's an honor roll student. Last school year, she placed first in a spelling bee in her throughout the entire second grade class. And then my son, who is 6 years old and in the first grade, is reading at a fifth grade level. And mind you, I'm still trying to figure out to this day how in the world did he even learn, how he even taught himself how to read. My son is a self-taught reader. And don't get me wrong, I read to them all the time. I was, I definitely did all that. I read to my kids. I showed them stuff, you know what I'm saying? So all of that, yeah. So yeah, so my kids are doing great, and my bonus kids. I'm not even gonna count them out. My bonus kids are doing great as well. My oldest bonus daughter, she's the salutatorian of her high school class. Well, her freshman class, I should say. She's a freshman in high school now, and when she left 8th grade, she left as a salutatorian. Schools, buildings, and now dangerous. Yeah. I can definitely say that the climate since I have been in school, it's 2004, so what, 23 years ago, has changed a whole lot. I didn't even know it was like this until my daughter got in school. I had no idea. I had zero idea. Um, because the way they do things now in the school, shoot, you would have thought the kids was in jail. You would have thought the kids were in jail. They when I you know if I were to go to my kid's school, like let's say I need to take my daughter a book or something, they're not gonna let me get past that main office at all. They're not gonna let me get past that main office. I have to stay right there, and they will call her down out of her class for her to come and get her book and then go back. Mm-mm. Ain't no popping up. Ain't no check on your child. Ain't no talking to the teachers. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. And last year, my daughter's former teacher, she was explaining like the scheduling of of the course of the courses throughout the day, where they got from this time to this time they got this subject, from this to that time they got this subject, and it's like, and they have to stay on top of that timeline and try to cram all that stuff in. And I'm like, man, look, that is that stressed me out. And mind you, I've been out of school, but that stressed me to crap. I was like, good lord. And of course, right. and so it's like, on one end I understand, of course, they're looking out for the safety of the children, because in this climate, there have been all those school shootings and stuff. And then too, we had pandemic. So, you have that. And we all know that schools are a breeding ground for germs, especially elementary school. So it's like, I get it. It's like, I understand and I get it, but as an active parent, it's frustrating because y'all see me, y'all know me. I'm here. I'm at the open houses. I'm at the parent teacher conferences. I'm at the after school events. The math and science night, or the um sneaker ball, all that type of stuff. I'm chaperoning, at the on the field trips, all that stuff. Like, they know me. They know me. They see me. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me it's frustrating. So it's like it's eh. Mm. I decided to take the scenic route home instead of hopping on the E-way. One, because I didn't really feel like speeding in the rain, and then two, I didn't want to drive up under that runway and it knocked my connection out of whack. Yeah, but I might do that other video. I might do the other video, and use that same audio I did where I was, talking crazy to God. And I think I might do that video using that audio. So I gotta find me a I don't think I have a crown or a tiara or nothing like that. I probably have to I probably have to make one or go to Party City and get one. So, ah, go back to this Chinese store one of these days. There's this Chinese store right here at Lamar and Sims. And I used to frequent there quite a bit. And I would walk there, and I would walk here from my house to here, and so I think I'm gonna pop up in there. Shit, I might do it Friday. I don't know. I ain't been there in years. Come on, truck. Man, these sanitation workers, they out here collecting this trash out here in this rain gear, and it's raining. So it's like they gotta deal with wet trash, wet stinky trash, and garbage juice and maggots and ew. Yeah. They gotta deal with all that stuff. It's just nasty. And they gotta do it in the rain. That's the one thing I do not miss is working out, is working in the elements. I definitely do not miss that. But my last year of working outside, I started working smart on that ass. I would post up under that canopy, and when them drivers pull up with them strings, I go ahead, walk out, check them in, and go right back up under that canopy. Nah, I wouldn't stand out there in that rain no more. And it wasn't the rain that was so bad. It was the cold for me. I didn't mind the rain if it wasn't too bad and it was warm outside. But if it's like raining and it's cold, yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed the entire ship. Like I definitely do not miss that. The snow was cool. I didn't mind the snow. But that rain, nah. Do not like being wet and cold. That I do not like. New World Order. I wonder if Fairly Odd Parents was on. All I think about is Denzel Crocker when he was trying to bribe them kids into getting him the proof of fairies so they can have a seat at his New World Order. So what do y'all think the next 4 years is going to bring? How do y'all think the next 4 years is going to go? Like, I really don't know. I definitely don't know. And seeing that this fool, and he was also the oldest president elected too. This is like 78 years old. Okay, your ass is old and 78 years old, and come on, man, you got all this damn money, and you should be retired and enjoying your damn retirement, man. Like, I am not gonna be in my damn 70s trying to run shit. Lord willing, if I'm still here, healthy and in my right mind, I plan on traveling and enjoying my golden years, man. The hell I look like trying to run anything. Trouble, shut down. And it might be for all we know, it might be hell on earth. We sure don't know. It just might be hell on earth. And then again, for all we know, it may look up. I don't know. I don't know. But with all this nonsense, this man talking, and then the Republicans, I don't know. I don't know. And see, honestly, that's the reason why a lot of people vote for Trump anyway. Is because of money. That's all they really care about is money. But you think that whatever he proposes is going to benefit you? Okay. Okay, Bucky. And then talking about groceries and gas stuff like that. Let me tell y'all something. I pay at the most. I think the most I paid for gas, I want to say was like 270, 270 per gallon. Lately, and see, and I shop at Kroger a lot, so I rack up a lot of Kroger points. So usually I can fill up with with 20, with $20 or 25. I can fill up, with that. So I don't just really see any big difference. Honestly, it was a hell of a lot better than when Bush was in office. When you had gas prices up in the threes and the fours and the fives, all that crazy stuff. My groceries, I've always spent the same amount each week. I shop weekly for my groceries. I don't buy in bulk and buy it all in that 1 month. Cause I never had been a person to see the need, and on top of that, I like to switch up my meals. I'll get bored, trying to get everything all at one time and stuff. I know one thing, I can't wait to eat. I'm sure live hungry. I don't know if I want to do some avocado toast or maybe a maybe a bagel with some scrambled eggs. I say the coffee for when I leave for work. Oh, excuse me. By the time me take that nap, go ahead and put this chicken out. And I'm surprised they did that part on that side of the street. The rain done let up a little bit, so I'm good. Yeah, these drivers drive over these puddles and stuff, and the water was splash on my windshield and make me jump. And I was like, oh man, oh god, yeah. I said that's crazy. Quincy Jones died, and then Trump get reelected in the friggin' office. Yeah, Lee. Like you can make a switch up. Oh. Mm. Yeah, I'm sleepy, y'all. I am sleepy. I was like, did my freaking look? I'm gonna like did my doorbell? In the fire. Excuse me, sheesh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this nap when I finish eating. So, oh lordy, lordy, lordy. I think I'm gonna eat that sweet potato too. Either I'm gonna eat that sweet potato, or I'm gonna wait till later and have that. Then have my bagel. I don't know. I don't know. I just might just do the egg and sweet potato. That's my protein and my carb source. Mm. But all right, y'all. I am back at home. Go ahead and fix me some breakfast and lay it down. So the forecast I think said it was gonna be partly sunny tomorrow. So if it is if the weather's looking better, then yeah, I will go live on my walk. So, and if not, then we will make it do what it do. But alrighty though, gonna go on in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, hopefully I see you tomorrow. If not, definitely Friday. And I'm pretty sure Sco said he's going live tonight, so I will definitely see some of y'all tonight. It's Sco. But yeah, so let me quit rambling because I'm sleepy as hell. I am so sleepy. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all later in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See y'all later. Bye.